Hey everyone, it's Justin again. Up until this point, we've always been able to write equations in slope-intercept form because the slope was given to us in some form. But what if all we're given is 2 points and no slope? In order to write an equation in slope-intercept form, we need 2 things, the y-intercept and the slope. However, just because we need these to write the equation doesn't mean they have to be given to us. Take this example, for instance. We see the y-intercept there at 0, 4. But what about the slope? We haven't been given the slope, but there's a workaround. We can use those 2 points to find it using the slope formula. We plug in our 2 points appropriately and get that the slope is 2. So now that we've found the slope, we can write the equation. Y equals the slope times x plus the y-intercept. This example will be a little more difficult. Can you see why? We need a y-intercept and a slope, but this time we haven't been given either. We already found out in the previous example how to find the slope, so we can go ahead and do that part. The slope of this line is -1. But we still don't have a y-intercept, so our equation at this point is y equals -1x plus b. Remember, b is the variable that we use for the y-intercept until we know what it is. But the slope isn't actually all we have, though, is it? Remember, the problem also gave us points, and each of those points has an x and a y. In order to find the y-intercept, we can plug in one of these points for x and y so that the only variable left is b, and then just solve. Since there are 2 points we can use, we'll try both of them. First, if we decide to use the point -3, -2, we plug in -3 for x and -2 for y, then solve, and we find out that b is -5. And if we choose to use the point -1, -4, you plug in the x and y, and then solve to find that the b is -5. No matter which point we use, we got the same y-intercept, which is -5. So then the equation will be y equals -1x minus 5. And we can simplify that a little bit by remembering that the coefficients of 1 can be invisible, and adding a negative is the same thing as subtracting. So let's practice with another one like that. We've got 2 points here, neither of which is the y-intercept. So first, let's take them to find the slope. Since the slope is 1/2, we can just put that in the equation. Now we just choose a point to plug in for x and y. No matter what we use, the first point or the second point, we will get that b is 4. So then the equation goes through these 2 points is y equals 1/2 x plus 4. The key to writing an equation from 2 points is using what you already know, like calculating the slope or solving for a variable. In the next video, we're going to learn a new form that can make writing linear equations even easier.